two of the hottest current smartphones when it comes to the camera capabilities. The iPhone 11 Pro Max, which is what I'm currently filming this intro on, going head to head with this, the Huawei P30 Pro. Now, the deal is this: both of these smartphones are going to be used to record video, audio, and check out the photography in various situations. Then the raw content is going to be put into an editing app. There's going to be no touch-ups, no nothing else. It's just going to be stitched together essentially to give you the final video, and then you guys can decide which of the two you think is best. I'm EMKWAN. Welcome to EMKWAN Reviews. So we're starting off with the front-facing camera test on both of these devices. It's around about 5 o'clock, just gone 5 o'clock. It's a little cooler now, but it's still very warm here in Abu Dhabi, and the sun is getting ready to set. So we've got about an hour and a half before the sun sets. So it's not as harsh as it would have been, let's say, around about lunchtime. But let's give you a little update on how the front cameras perform on both of these devices. Bear in mind, remember, the iPhone 11 Pro Max actually has better front-facing camera. It will record a maximum of 4K, which is really incredible and much better than previous year iPhones. The Huawei P30 Pro will max out the front-facing camera at 1080p at 30 frames per second. So I'm not recording the front-facing camera on the 11 Pro Max at 4K. I've brought it down to 1080p at 60 frames per second. But there is a big difference between the two of them. The iPhone definitely does a better job in terms of, I think, sort of color, and also in terms of keeping me in the subject. It doesn't seem to be as much distortion on the front-facing 11 Pro Max as it does on the P30 Pro. What do you think? Both of them, however, on the background look a little overexposed. But again, the 11 Pro Max does a better job at bringing that down. So this is what the ultra-wide video camera looks like on both of these devices. Again, this is bringing them so that they both head-to-head 1080p at 60 frames per second. They both do a very, very good job. Again, ultra-wide will show up some distortions at the angles. I feel like the iPhone 11 Pro Max does a bit more of that than the P30 Pro, but generally still does a good job. On the screen, the color definitely looks more realistic and close to natural on the 11 Pro Max than it does on the P30 Pro. Now, let's just go for a little jog and see what the stabilization looks like on both of them. Be interesting to see how that shows up in post-production. Now we're at 1x on both of these devices, and I'm just gonna give you a little side by side, again testing out the stabilization, and we can go for a little quick jog. Let's see how both of them perform there. I think they both do quite a good job when it comes to stabilization there. Now we're zooming in with the rear camera on both of these devices. You'll notice that on the iPhone 11 Pro Max you get up to 6x zoom, whereas on the P30 Pro you're actually getting 10x zoom, which is quite remarkable actually. But the differences here are that the 11 Pro Max does a better job at stabilization than the P30 Pro. I mean, the P30 Pro will take you all the way down to 10x, but you can see the shake. I mean, I can certainly see that on the screen, and you know, I've tested this out before. There's going to be shake in post-production as well. Just want to take a quick moment now to talk to you about some of the images, and we'll start off with portrait. You'll notice here the iPhone 11 Pro Max does a much better job with portrait than the P30 Pro. So much so that here are a few other shots that I've taken myself. I think the level of editing, just the computational advancement, if you like, when it comes to portrait mode means that you get much better portrait shots with the iPhone 11 Pro Max than with the P30 Pro. Now, some more images with ultra wide. Across the board here, you're going to notice something, which is that the 11 Pro Max does a better job with color in terms of more realistic color and more consistent color across the different lenses or the cameras that are involved here. Now, when it comes to zoom, this is when the iPhone struggles. At 10x zoom, it's very clear the P30 Pro does a much better job. And then maxing it out at 50x, something that the iPhone can't even do, you'll notice just how clear that image is. Take a look at these two images side by side. You'll notice the P30 Pro does much more saturation here, and the 11 Pro Max still keeps it close to what is realistic color. This is also evident in these two images as well. Ultra wide again, and then telephoto. The details on the 11 Pro Max are much more clearer and closer to natural. Let's take a moment to appreciate the night shots now. So here the P30 Pro has an advantage because the ultra wide on the P30 Pro has night mode, whereas the 11 Pro Max doesn't. The night mode kicks in at 1x and then telephoto, and they do a good job. I think both of these devices do an excellent job. The 11 Pro Max is slightly, again, realistic to natural colors, and you can see the oversaturation that happens in the P30 Pro. But these two images were taken in a pitch black room. Both of them did an excellent job. But if you look carefully at the details in the wall clock there, I think the 11 Pro Max just trumps it slightly. So this is wide angle on both the iPhone 11 Pro Max and the P30 Pro. Again, I think in this situation with the AI and with just the OS here kicking in, the P30 Pro seems to do a much better job than the 11 Pro Max does. But once we switch it up to 1x, things change. This is what both of them now look like. And in this situation, the 11 Pro Max does a much better job with video than the P30 Pro. The other thing that I'm noticing on the screen immediately is that colors look much more natural. It's a lot smoother than the P30 Pro is. In fact, if I was to go running, that's probably the best way of seeing just how much smoother they both are. Let's go back that way, go for a little run again, and you'll see immediately the distortion on the P30 Pro is pretty severe actually. And that's a wrap. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. There are a couple of takeaways for me at least. First of all, between the iPhone 11 Pro Max and the Huawei P30 Pro, both of them do an incredible job, both at photography and videography. The iPhone 11 Pro Max does have some advantages. One of them being the fact that I think when it comes to colors, whether it's photography, whether it's videography, low light, normal lighting, it does a much better job than the P30 Pro. The zoom on this, much better than the iPhone, even going to a further zoom than what the iPhone can offer both in video and photography. Video, again, I feel that the iPhone had an advantage over the P30 Pro. Just video is much more easier, much more smoother all around. And again, more closer to natural in most conditions and lighting. But again, let me know in the comment section what you think. It's always great to read your comments. And if you've enjoyed this video, be sure to hit like, hit subscribe, and do share it on your social media accounts as well. Now I'll have a separate video focusing just on the iPhone 11 Pro Max, 4K video recording. I'm gonna go out and about, so do stay tuned to that here on the channel. And that's it from me for now. Until next time, peace and blessings.